Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
I have never you mentioned this friend. Are you on very good terms with him or her?
We have been on good terms. She is a very nice girl. But she got in Dutch with her boss. I don't have the heart to see her pounding the pavements.
You must be stuck on her, or you would not use your elbow grease.
Well, we hit it off with each other. Nothing more, nothing much.
Good evening. Welcome to our program.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Dean.
Would you tell us your name, please?
I'm Helen Baker.
Glad to meet you, Ms. Baker.
Glad to meet you, too.
Where are you from, Ms. Baker?
I'm from New Zealand.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
Thank you for coming, Ms. Baker.
How's it going?
Great. I heard you were teaching English over there. Tell me about it. Did you like it?
Oh, yes, it was very interesting.
What were the schools like?
Oh, I didn't actually teach in the schools. I taught after school. I taught in English institutes.
But you taught children, yes?
Yes, that's right. That children in Taiwan are very different from children in America. At least as far as studying is concerned. Many children in Taiwan go to special institutes after school.
They actually study after school?
That's right. After their school day is over, they go to a special institute to study math or English. They are very serious about learning over there.
That sounds pretty oppressive for the kids. Don't they ever relax?
Of course they do. You know, Eliza, before I went over there I thought the same thing. I thought that maybe kids in Taiwan study too much. But now that I've worked there, and taught them, I feel it is a good thing. Their parents are very concerned about their education. More than American parents are. And that is good. American kids don't study enough.
Asian cultures value learning very much. I know that.
So it was interesting for me to see parents very concerned about education. They would come to me after the class and ask how their son or daughter was doing. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. In America, too many parents don't pay attention.
But aren't the kids tired out? I mean, they go to school all day, and then they go to school in the evening too.
As an English teacher, I tried to make the lessons as fun as possible. I tried to have a good time with my classes. The students often enjoyed it. And if the students enjoyed it, they learned more. So it was a good experience.
Are the kids in Taiwan very obedient?
That's a stereotype we Americans have. We think that Asian kids are very obedient and quiet. But it's not true. There are plenty of naughty kids too.
I know you taught in Costa Rica also. Which did you like better, Costa Rica or Taiwan?
I don't know. In Costa Rica, I taught adults. So it was a very different thing. So I really can't compare.
What a brilliant smile.
That's my cousin Hubert. He likes smiling.
He must be very easygoing.
Sure. He's ready to be friendly with anyone.
Did you hear what happened to Mike last night?
No, what?
Well, Apparently he had too much to drink and got into some kind of trouble. Typical, isn't it?
Oh, no. What kind of trouble?
Well, I don't know the details, but you look pale. You must have poor health.
Yeah, you said it.
Why not go to see the doctor?
I've done that. The doctor advised me to cut out smoking and drinking.
Come and sit down. Would you like a drink?
Oh, yes please. I'd love a gin and tonic.
Do you like olives? Or would you prefer crisps?
Oh, just olives please. What music is this?
Do you like it? It's Irish music.
It's great. Where did you get the CD?
I think it was in the CD shop in the mall. Have you been there?
Yes. I buy a lot of stuff from there. It's a good shop, isn't it?
Yes. Hey, I've got some photos of our holiday in Ireland. Would you like to see them?
Why not? I'd love to.
Hi, Mark. Did you catch the game last night?
No, I was out. Was it worth watching?
You didn't hear? Spain won, 2-0.
Oh, really? So, Spain is through to the next round?
Yeah, the final is next week. You have to watch it.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to complete today's crossword puzzle. Whenever I get the time, I like to do the crossword puzzles in the paper.
You really like brains that make you think, don't you?
I guess you could say that. What kind of games do you like?
I guess the games I like the most are the ones that I'm good at.
Doesn't everyone? Which games are those?
Well, I like to play darts. Whenever I go to a bar, I usually play for a few hours.
Did you play a lot of games when you were little?
My parents used to love to play checkers and dominoes. We used to have family tournaments every weekend.
Do you still like playing those games?
Not at all. I never really did, to be honest. What about you? Did your family used to play games together?
Everyone in my family really enjoys playing card games.
Some of my friends play cards on the internet. Have you ever tried that?
No, I prefer to play with people I know.
How about mahjong?
It's a popular game with some people, but I've never played it.
I thought everyone in your country were experts at mahjong.
I hate to disappoint you, but unlike what most people think, we aren't all exactly the same.
Did you know that abortion is still illegal in many states in the USA?
Why? I thought Americans were supposed to be more open than that.
Well, for many religious people, they believe that people who abort their babies are murderers.
Do you think most people in America believe that abortion is wrong?
No, I think it's mostly the older generation who are against abortions.
It's no wonder there are so many teenage pregnancies in America.
Religious people blame it on premarital sex, not on abortion being illegal.
What do you think about abortion?
I personally would never want to have one, but I think that since a pregnancy can affect a woman's entire life, she should have the right to decide for herself.
Do you think the fathers should have some kind of say in the matter?
I know this is going to sound sexist, but I don't think that men should have to give their approval to the mothers of their children.
Why not? It's their children, too.
That may be true, but when a woman gets pregnant, it changes her life completely. Men can still carry on with their lives after the birth exactly as they did beforehand.
That might be true, but I think men should have some kind of say in the matter.
Lisa, I am told you did very well in your exam.
I was the only one who got a straight A in my class.
Congratulations on your success.
Thank you. What are you reading, Linda?
I'm reading a novel, The Mill on the Floss, written by the famous novelist George Elias.
What's it about?
It's mainly about relationship between a brother and a sister, who live in the mill on the River Floss. It described their childhood and disputes caused them to separate. The book ends with them
Is it difficult to understand?
Not really, I would consider it easy.
Besides novels, any other types literary works that you indulgence?
I really like short stories.
Have you read anything else besides literature?
Certainly I have. I like to read books on various subjects, and I can read everything I can get my hands on in my spare time. I don't want to idle away and waste my time.
I agree. People who don't read are no better off than people who can't read. I also agree that books are like food for the mind.
Do you think children watch too much TV?
I only allow my child to watch up to an hour a day. I don't think that TV is bad for kids. I think that kids should be active and not become couch potatoes.
Perhaps I should impose a limit on how much TV my kids can watch. They don't do much else in their free time. At least they always do their homework first.
If you decide to put a limit on the amount of TV they can watch, remember to have something else for them to do. If you don't, they'll get bored and misbehave.
They could go out and play with their friends.
Sure, you could talk to other parents in your neighborhood and plan it so that all the kids are free at the same time.
Perhaps I could ask my husband to teach them football or something. He watches too much TV too.
That's a good idea. Remember that if the parents watch too much TV, the kids will probably follow suit.
Come on, you are left behind.
Wow, I can't catch my breath. You are running too fast, honey.
You just need more exercise.
Yes, but you need to slow down. This is jogging, not racing.
I don't care. I want to burn up my fat.
But running so fast is not good for people over 40s.
Why?
We are not as athletic as we were when young. Mild exercise is more suitable for us.
But I want to burn up more calories.
In fact, in order to burn up your fat, you must take it slowly for a longer time.
Really? I will slow down then. Beautiful weather, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Are you here on business?
No, I'm on a vacation to see the famous Three Gorges.
I'm going there for a tour, too. Is this your first trip to China?
Yes, it is.
Why don't we go together? I can show you around. I think you'll have a better time.
I couldn't agree more.
Great, let's go.
Do you feel better?
Much better. My heart sank when Mary told me that she wanted to leave me.
Don't be sad. Everything will be fine.
Thanks a lot. You are so kind.
Is there any ticket left for tonight's concert?
I am sorry, sir. All the tickets have been sold out.
What a shame. Will there be the same performance tomorrow evening?
Sorry, sir. The only tickets of the same performance available are on 21st.
That's fine. I want 2 tickets.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.